My friend, 38F, is having an affair and I, 35F, am the only one who knows. Update. I'm new to Reddit and don't know how to update, so I'll just put a note here. Feel free to tell me how to do it right in the comments. Here's the update. Dave and his wife were invited to join our trip and are now coming. FML. My husband isn't attending the trip, but 3 of my best girlfriends are also going, so I am sad thinking about canceling. I may go and stay in a different hotel, or I'll cancel and never speak to Angela again. Ugh. Maybe Angela and Bill are actually trying to be swingers with this other couple? But Bill seems very much in the dark, so that seems unlikely. Throughout our 5-year-long friendship, my friend Angela, 38F, and I, 35F, have valued honesty and transparency, which has been great up until recently. To give a little background, Angela is the kind of person who won't judge you for irrational thoughts or past mistakes. She's the kind of person who makes vulnerability feel easy because she doesn't put on a facade for other people. We've shared a lot of secrets with one another over the years. We are both married with kids and tried to have our families hang out, but our husbands didn't really click. My husband is regularly irritated by her partner, let's call him Bill, who is a one-upper, very judgmental, and is rude to hospitality workers. Huge pet peeve. Bill doesn't have many close friends because he can be challenging to be around. However, he is a hard worker, a good dad, and genuinely loves Angela. Bill and Angela were working towards adopting a child from a Latin American country, and after years of waiting, they were matched with a 5-year-old boy, but were still working through paperwork and court hearings. This adoption has been on their hearts for a very long time. And the little boy, who had a very hard past, was told he had been matched, his prayers had been answered. Everyone involved was elated. Over the last year, while the adoption was still being processed, Angela told me that a coworker has been putting moves on her. Let's call him Dave. Dave is older and also married with young kids. This is his second marriage. In the first marriage, he cheated and married his mistress. I am not a fan of this guy either. I told Angela to tell her husband before things got out of hand, but she refused. I persisted, and we had many conversations about how it was wrong to have an affair, how Dave most likely doesn't love her but has a history of cheating, how that's not good for her kids and the adoption, etc. Angela ended up confessing to me that Dave and her were sleeping together regularly, at work, in the car, at his house when his wife was gone, etc. Bill and Angela hung out with Dave and his wife as friends. They went on trips together and went on double dates. I am not a confrontational person, but I was very assertive with Angela. I told her she needed to end the affair and it wasn't right. She did not listen. On night, they all got drunk and spent a night at Angela's house, where Angela and Dave slept together in another room while the other spouses were sleeping in other rooms. The audacity. Bill suspected something and tried to confront Angela and Dave, but they were gaslighting him so hard that he just thinks he's a jealous, crazy person. Dave's wife is apparently clueless. I told Angela that she needed to tell her husband and she's in the wrong, but she won't. Without saying it explicitly, she threatens to share my secrets if I expose hers. All are minor but would hurt some of my friendships and family relationships. The adoption went through and I feel a mix of emotions. I have distanced myself from her and we don't talk much anymore. I wonder if I should have just exposed her affair before the adoption. I wonder if it would be better for the boy to be stuck in the orphanage and disappointed than to be part of a family that is doomed for destruction. But then again, he is in a first world country with healthcare and education where he is well cared for even if his adoptive parents split. My husband says I should just mind my own business, but I feel guilt and frustration. In a week, I am going on a trip with friends and both Angela and Bill are attending. I am not planning the trip but was just invited. I'm not looking forward to being with them. I need some advice. What is the next move I should make in this relationship?